Audit here, back again with another video, coming to you guys live outside of the Schenectady Police Department here behind me. I just wanted to do a quick live and let you guys know that I'm okay. 7,000 people watched me be unlawfully arrested live. It was absolutely insane. I had a chance to take a look at some of the live chats, and I appreciate all the support I've been getting. They weren't able to shut off the phone, which is turn off my camera, which is I think it lost service eventually, but which is a feature of Attorney Shield, which I think is so important, which will be launching this Wednesday. But listen guys, I really appreciate all your support. I really do. We're back out. Spent a few hours in the lockup here, the Schenectady Police Department. Nothing really too exciting other than, they were really upset, really upset at all the phone calls they were getting. Imagine 7,000 people watching live. If you're in here, please take a minute to hit the like button and share this video so people can see it. I really appreciate it. Those of you who have donated, I really appreciate you. I've seen that. Thank you so much. I didn't have a bail. They were very upset about all the phone calls they were receiving. They were very upset that they could not turn off the phone and further violate my First Amendment rights. So I actually got off the phone with Auditing Erie County. He actually came here a couple weeks ago and he was unlawfully trespassed from the city hall. I did not know that until I got out today. But listen guys, we're here in the beautiful sun. I want to go inside really quick. I don't want to make this too long, but I want to go inside really quick and FOIL request the body camera footage from the incident so we can get that as soon as possible. I was released with only just this paper here, a desk appearance ticket with a court date of April 19th. The court is actually inside of the police department. It's on the second floor. So the city court here in Schenectady, there's one inside of the city hall and there's one on the second floor here of the police department. And who knows what kind of judge we're gonna get. Obviously they work right next to the police department that unlawfully arrested me and violated my rights. Listen, I was just trying to get public documents as my statutory right under the FOIL law here in New York State, and obviously under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution to document that my government officials in the course of their duty. And this mayor's executive order, this tyrannical mayor, Gary McCarthy here in Schenectady, who hates the First Amendment, obviously, and hates transparency and accountability in our government, declared the city hall a no filming zone unless, in the order it says, unless you have permission from every single person inside of the city hall. We all know that there is case law, that there is no reasonable expectation of privacy in public. They're in violation of also some state case law, which I believe it's People v. Leonard in the New York State Court of Appeals, which states that the government cannot use, here in New York State, the government cannot use the trespass laws to violate a statutory, FOIL, or constitutionally First Amendment protected activity. And that's exactly what the mayor did here today. And, I hate losing my freedom. I hate it. It's absolutely horrible being, losing your freedom, put in handcuffs, put in the back of a small, vehicle, all scrunched up. It's absolutely horrible, but sometimes it is necessary to not give up your rights, so that way you have to, you got to suffer a little bit for a while, a few hours here, in order to create real change. So I appreciate all the comments I've been receiving, all the emails to my attorneys. I've spoken to my attorneys that we are on the case already. Spoken to my federal lawsuit attorney as well as my criminal attorneys. So, we're going to take this all the way. And will we get a fair shake in the city court here right above the police department? I hope so. But if not, there's always appeals and there's always federal lawsuits to be had. So, guys, you guys should know me by now. I'm going to take this all the way. Let's go inside real quick. Let me flip the camera over. Hopefully we don't have any issues recording inside of the police department. I mean, technically we were already recording inside the police department earlier when it was live streamed. They couldn't turn off the phone. It was locked. again, that's why I believe Attorney Shield is going to be very important going forward.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Look what these tyrants did.
Basically, I
Blocked off
B&B, and I was
the
told,
entire lobby here.
Unfortunately, like in the weather, in the storm, the storm.
You have to talk to a box
Correct.
in
My
order
second license plate went
to
missing.
get in.
Say it again, sorry.
So right here, ladies and gentlemen, is that order. Read before entering by executive order of the mayor. Who does Mayor Gary McCarthy think he is? Executive order by the mayor. The following is prohibited within City Hall. Well, this isn't City Hall, so why is it posted in front of this police department? As you can see here, use of photographic, video, and other recording devices. This was put into effect October 13th, 2022. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's a beautiful day here in Schenectady. You know, a few hours in a lockup, chained to a bench is not a good deal, but you know, we have to fight for our rights. Let's see if we can speak to somebody.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Hey, I was looking to submit a FOIL request for some body camera footage.
Very good. I will buzz you into the door with the handicap sticker.
Thank you.
So we probably be within a half hour or so.
Okay, half hour, no problem. That's what they do, lock up publicly accessible areas. Absolutely ridiculous. Dedicated to justice, protection, and enforcement of the law. Sure doesn't seem that way. Not at all. Especially when my rights were just violated. If you guys are in here, 4,000 of you in here, I really appreciate that. Make sure to hit the like button and share this live stream. Friendly reminders that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when the people record them. So this is where I'll have to be on April 19th of this month, the city court. I really hope I get a fair trial, but you know, there will be no deals. I was charged with simple trespass. That was my only charge, no disorderly conduct or anything of that, just one count of trespassing. So we're gonna try and, you know, I'm gonna be submitting a motion, gonna be hiring my attorney for some legal research, and I might actually do the trial myself. I'll go into more detail on my thoughts on representing myself, maybe with a standby attorney, who knows, let's see what happens. I do have, you know, many attorneys throughout Connecticut, New York, Illinois, very good attorneys that I only hire attorneys that believe in what we're doing and believe in the United States Constitution. And, you know, this is my 10th arrest. If you can believe that, 10 times I've been arrested. 10 times. Let's see what's down here. No restricted area signs anywhere. This is actually where I got let out of. One of these doors here. I don't remember exactly which one. Judge's office. It was this one down here, all the way down here. This is the door they released me out of, and I walked out. Horrible losing your freedom. That's why I tell everybody, if you're not willing to take the ride, there's plenty of times where I haven't taken the ride and I've left under threat of arrest. It's never good to be in custody of tyrannical officials here. Never a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. So we walked out this way. We were just handed our desk appearance ticket here, and you know, we're back in here recording. I would go back to the city hall, but we already have our standing in court. Let's take care of this court case first. Let's get that mayor's unconstitutional order rescinded, his executive order. No one around whatsoever. They're all too busy arresting journalists. They can't help out the public. So we're just trying to submit a simple FOIL request for the body camera footage. And that seems to be an issue here. While we're waiting, I'll answer some comments here. Let's take a look. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for your support. It really means the world to me. We the people.
He will be out shortly.
Just a FOIL request?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna let you know. I want to make sure I got my piece for the store. So it's court, member court counsel. You gotta go to City Hall, the law department.
The law department, but
Yeah.
it's for body camera footage.
Correct. So you gotta go through the law department. You put your request in there, and then they send the authorization over here, and then everything comes back. All right.
So I have to go to City Hall to file the FOIL
The
request?
law department, yes, sir. Right.
The
City
law-
Hall, floor 2, City Hall.
The problem is that's what I've tried to go to the City Hall and exercise my rights, and I was arrested, so that's just
I
gonna
was
happen
not here
again.
this morning.
No, I understand that you weren't here this morning. I'm just saying that if I go into City Hall recording, documenting my experiences,
Are you banned from there or something?
I don't know if
I
I'm
understand
banned.
that there was a arrest made there.
Right, yeah,
Due to the
so,
executive order.
due to the
no more-
executive
no more
order, right.
recording meeting there.
right, so I don't deal with government officials unless I'm recording them, as is
Very good.
as is my right, so I
Absolutely.
kinda like in a catch-22. Do you guys even have because if I go there,
So we have nothing here, especially not during this time, right? There's nobody else, nobody in the records. Right?
because I'm not
Yeah.
requesting the records from City Hall, I'm requesting them from
Yeah,
you.
but it has to go through our law department is the problem. Like court counsel and everything, and they're the one who, they review it, they authorize it, they send it over to us. So it's all like a legal thing. So it has to go through there, the FOIL request.
Well, like I said, I'm trespassed from City Hall.
So that's
So-
something you're gonna have to figure out. Maybe if Frank can go in and do the FOIL for you.
Do you have any way online to do it?
I
An
do not.
email?
No, sir.
There's nothing on the website, the
So I
Schenectady
just know it
Police
has to-
Department.
You have to go there, get the form, request it, and then again, it's through that whole process.
And what was your name? So I know so I know who I talked to?
Sergeant Goldel.
Sergeant Golden. All right, so
Goldel, G-O-V as in Victor, E-L. Goldful.
Goldville.
Yep,
Sergeant
2110. It's
Sergeant
sometimes
Goldville.
easier. Yeah, it's not a common last
Sergeant
name.
Goldville.
Yep.
All right, and this is just another question for you, Sergeant. Is
What do you got?
this desk appearance ticket that I got?
Sure.
This I report to when I got to court on April 19th. I'll go to this city court right here.
Let me see where they got you going.
Is there a reason why there's two city courts, or is there anything
It
different
just
between
depends-
them?
Yeah, so it depends on the charge, basically. So it's all, so you're gonna come here because you're being charged with trespass, which is a penal law. So if it was something I think to do with like, if it was like a city ordinance or something like that, loud music violations, usually those are down over at, 105.
Yeah, just peacefully recording. That's what I've been charged with.
Brother, listen, man, I wasn't there, I don't wanna comment on it.
I get it.
is
No,
what
it
you
is.
know.
Yeah, right.
In
I'll
other
take it up
words,
in court.
Like this, listen, man, I usually got a camera on, you know, if you're not doing anything wrong, why should you be scared of this?
Right.
And all my guys and girls are doing the right thing 99.9999% of the time, right?
I was just a .001.
But I don't know, man. So they have an executive order from the mayor, who's technically our boss, stating that because before you, who does this, you're doing it calmly, you're peaceful, right? This isn't bothering anybody. You're doing it for your own protection. And I respect that. But before you, there were people coming in and with cameras, right up in these people's faces, up in your face. You know, it's not us that we're worried about, right? We deal with this. We're trained and we should be dealing with this.
Right. If you're scared of a man with a camera.
But
though.
when you're harassing communities and they don't want to be videotaped anymore, that's when the mayor has to step in and says, all right, executive order here, people are coming here for personal reasons. We don't want people jumping in here with cameras. So from what I understand it was a lack of maybe of knowledge and information. That thing should be big, but listen, when we tell you.
No, I was very. Listen, I'll say
And
one
I
thing.
won't argue. I don't
No,
wanna
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with
I'm
you.
not saying you were wrong.
No,
but
no,
I
no,
know
and I'm
my
not.
guys
I just want to say
were not wrong.
that it was posted, and they made me well aware of the executive order.
Right.
The same way that you say that you're just enforcing orders and the mayor,
it.
your boss's order.
Yeah.
I have to do what I need to do in order
And I
to defend the
respect it, and
Constitution.
I respect it and I appreciate it. We need guys like you who are doing it the right way.
All right, take-
So yeah, down over at 105, it's 105 J Street, the City Hall, floor 2.
All right, I'm gonna have
All
somebody
right,
else do it. I'm not going back to City Hall. Take care, Sergeant. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, that was a bunch of cops splaining, wasn't it? Cops splain gone wild. Oh man, 6,400 of you in here. Let's go, we the people. Love you guys. Really appreciate it. I appreciate your support. So, very interesting that the police department here does not do FOIL requests, body camera footage at the police department. Doesn't really make any sense to me. Very interesting. I have to go back to City Hall, which I will show you right now. I had a very quick trip in the police vehicle, which is good because I'm a big guy. And those cuffs were on pretty tight, and my shoulders were all messed up. So City Hall is that white building all the way down there. That's where I was arrested. So we had a really quick trip to the police department here. So uncomfortable. Didn't even buckle me in. God forbid we would have gotten into an accident or anything. Probably should file complaints on that. Probably should file complaints in general for violating my First Amendment rights. I didn't go there incognito. I went there, We the People hat, my Long Island Audit shirt. I went into City Hall just trying to conduct legitimate, lawful business, statutorily and constitutionally protected business, getting some documents. And now I can't even get documents. I've been trespassed from the City Hall. I can't even get documents. So this is turning into one, crazy violation of my rights. And we're going to have to hold them accountable for it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to hold them accountable, whether that's through a New York State lawsuit, a federal lawsuit, whatever it may be. We're going to have to hold them accountable. Let's take care of this first. I got my attorneys hard at work, writing up a motion as we speak. Eyeball, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining the We the People membership. I really appreciate you guys. So whatever that may be, make sure we got almost 7,000 people in here. Please hit that like button and share the video. Whatever form that may take, whether it's a New York State lawsuit, a federal lawsuit, whatever it is, we're going to have to do it. I lost my freedom today for investigating a corrupt and tyrannical mayor's unconstitutional executive order. What gives the mayor the right to violate we the people's rights? What gives him the right to do that? Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. People v. Leonard, New York State Court of Appeals, which is our Supreme Court here. Brandon Mitchell, I see you guys. The chat's going so fast. I can't read everybody's comment, but I'll go back and go through it later, just like I was going through it before. Just really quickly, Attorney Shield's going to be launching this Wednesday. Guess what? That was perfect. You see how you guys were all in the trunk with me when we were... If you haven't seen the live stream where I was unlawfully arrested at City Hall, go check it out. It's in the link. The link is in the description of this video. But like I said, you guys were in the trunk with me, and I knew you guys were in the trunk with me, so I felt a little bit better. I was all hemmed up, my shoulders all hurting, and they brought me in here. They didn't treat me bad or anything other than taking my freedom from me. But, they weren't being, insane with me in any way, doing some extra stuff. They processed me, gave me my desk appearance ticket, took a few hours, and I was out on this beautiful day. Oh, man. So if I go to City Hall right now to file a FOIL request, I'll be arrested because I've been trespassed from City Hall. Mayor Gary McCarthy, you are one tyrant, one hell of a tyrant, my friend. One hell of a tyrant. You need to be held accountable. I hope the people of Schenectady see this video. That's why you need to hit that like button and share the video with as many people as possible. Shout out to the gentleman who came when I was being released. There was a gentleman waiting outside. I believe his name was Tom. Shout out to Tom. Thank you, Tom, if you're watching right now. Tom drove all the way here. He's not even from Schenectady, but he drove here from his city to help me, to bail me out. Luckily, no bail was needed. I was released on my own recognizance. A lot of people in the chat were saying this was an April Fool's joke, that I wasn't really arrested. It was an Attorney Shield promo. No. The Attorney Shield launches this Wednesday. But the locking of the phone, that is an Attorney Shield feature where the police can't turn off your phone. And she was very upset. The officers were very upset that they couldn't turn off my phone, and kept live streaming even in the locker, in the back seat. And it was absolutely insane. We're going to get that body camera footage. Probably just get it in Discovery at this point. But got to deal with the city court here. Got to deal with the city court. Absolutely ridiculous. So if you would like to petition your grievances to your government, you can do so. That is your choice, and I would advise to do so in a peaceful manner. The public contact information is always in the description of all my videos for you to do that, for the Schenectady Police Department or the City Hall. I'm going to try and find the mayor's email. I was actually going to foil the mayor's email and some financial documents today. That was my purpose in City Hall, because I've gotten many anonymous tips of allegations of tyranny and corruption here, some financial documents, the mayor's email. As you saw in the video, I tried to schedule an appointment to speak to the mayor, Gary McCarthy, and, a peaceful journalist exercising his constitutional and state rights. There's law enforcement officers stationed inside of City Hall, ladies and gentlemen. That means that under the New York State Right to Record Act, I was well within my rights on the state level as well. He cannot make an order that violates the Constitution, that violates state law and statutes. He can't do it. I don't know what lawyer's advising him, but, you know, whether it's an Article 78 federal lawsuit, whatever it is, we're going to hold him accountable here. I know Dan from Audit in Erie County is also going to be holding him accountable for the threat of arrest he received when he was here. Listen, we changed the NYPD a little bit. At least I can go into the NYPD and record, and then at the conclusion of our federal lawsuit against the NYPD, every single person will be able to record in the NYPD. So, you know, we're doing change little by little. I'm not Superman, never professed to be, you know, perfect. I do my best, and, you know, I felt like I needed to take the ride on this one. You know, they said, you're going to be arrested if you don't leave. And I said, well, you're going to have to arrest me, right? Because I had to take the ride. Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to do it. Thankfully, I wasn't like held on, you know, the New York City Police Department, they're so vile. They will apply for order of protection so that way you can't get one of these desk appearance tickets. They'll apply for order of protection from a camera. They didn't seize my phone here. That's another good thing. I'm currently using the phone I use to record inside the City Hall. So we have the City Hall right here that I am currently trespassed from. Ooh, let me make sure. There we go. Absolutely beautiful building. Love the architecture. Beautiful building with horrible people on the inside. At least the mayor, Garrett McCarthy. Horrible person here in Schenectady. If you're from Schenectady, vote him out of office. Because I'm going to be fighting to get that unconstitutional order taken down. Unlawful. Absolutely ridiculous for a peaceful journalist to be subjected to losing his freedom. For what? What are you protecting? What's your reasonableness of making that order no recording? Who are you protecting? People's privacy? We're out in public. Oh, man. You know, when I was inside, I'll tell you one last story before I get out of here. When I was inside, they were like, hey, do you know there's a lot of auditors in this area. Do you know them? And I said, well, no, you know, I don't really know anyone that works in this area personally. You know, I might have seen their videos, but I don't know any of them. And they were like, well, you know, they lost in court. Apparently somebody was arrested here, and I believe New York State Audit was arrested here a while back, and he went to court and he lost. And I said, well, I'm not New York State Audit. My name is Sean Paul Reyes. I'm Long Island Audit, and we're gonna see if we get found guilty here or not. And if we do, we do. We appeal it all the way up to the New York State Supreme Court. We have to, right? Federal lawsuit. We'll do what we need to do. We'll see what needs to happen. So like I said, I already have my attorneys working on the motions. Thank you guys for all your support. Appreciate it. You guys have been donating, super chats, signing up for the We the People channel membership. I really appreciate all of it. Really appreciate all of it. The only bad thing about being arrested, other than losing my freedom, is that, you know, lawyers are super expensive. But, you know, that's why I always say I can't do this without you guys. And I appreciate it. I really do. So I love you guys. I'm going to be getting out of here. Let me just read some comments before I do. Got another 2 minutes. Oh, stay tuned to the channel. Everybody watches this live stream who's watching it live right now at the end of this live stream, and then when it's posted. Oh man, Patrick Psycho Ryder, the Nassau County Police Commissioner, didn't forget about you, buddy. Stay tuned. That's all I got to say. Big things are happening in Nassau County in the coming days. Stay tuned to the channel. I love you guys. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.